yeah, this is my hat, by the way. It looks super ridiculous, but yeah, I have a hat with a... Yeah, what the fuck is this, really? Yeah, I have a whip I can carry around. I should just, like, whip a stranger.
Hello YouTube! So it's been a while since I actually sat down and filmed a video because I kind of haven't had time, or I haven't prioritized time to sit down, and I didn't want to make a super crappy video. Last weekend I had a visitor and we were out in the weekend, and I kind of didn't want to sit down and make a video while I have a visitor. So I hope that's understandable, I hope I'm forgiven, and I'll just move on to this video and continue life. This video is going to be about a tradition in Norway, which is somehow hard to explain to people outside of Norway. I've tried to explain it to some of my Canadian friends or Canadian family, and I feel like you don't understand it until you're in the system yourself. It's almost like explaining the Norwegian schooling system. It's kind of hard because you're not in the system. So basically, it's sort of, this tradition I'm gonna talk about is called Traditon or Russ in Norway, and it's basically sort of a replacement of a graduation party, except we party the whole year, and intensely, or a lot, in the period in May, where we also wear these clothes that symbolize that we are the graduates. We're the ones who are gonna graduate high school. The equivalent to high school. I mean, we don't have something that's, you know, called high school. We have a different system, but that's another video. And so yeah, we have this thing called Russ. You could sign up for it. You can choose not to be a Russ, but yeah. And to what extent you're gonna be a Russ, this is probably all Greek to you guys. But yeah, so in May, or in the like this year, on the 10th of April, I'll start wearing these pants that I'm wearing now, and I'm going to show you, that symbolizes that I am one of these people who is a Russ, who's graduating and who basically parties, except I'm not going to be partying that much because I have my 13 exams in that period of time in May, so that's not that likely. So yeah, these are the pants that symbolize that you're a Russ, except not everybody has the Canadian flag there, and I haven't pimped my pants yet, and they're like, yeah, you're not supposed to wear them like this though. That would be weird. If you wear them like this, and people pimp them like with stickers, and I'm going to pimp them. I'm probably going to show you guys in another video when I pimp them. And yeah, so I have a Canadian flag here, which I've already ironed on because I've got it. I'm going to have an Icelandic flag here because I'm partly Canadian, and then my grandma is Icelandic, and then I'm mostly Norwegian because I live in Norway and as Norwegian. And yeah, you also have this thing called russekort, which is basically russekort. No, yeah, russecards. Like kort is cards. Yeah. I'm gonna show you mine, and I think some of my friends. So this is mine. And you give these out to, like, children, or whoever, really. I've given them to many of my friends, and you can have whatever you want on them, really. And you carry them in whatever. I have it in this pocket here, and most pants, I think, has a pocket like that. And you have a lot of pockets in these pants, and there are different kinds of pants. So see, I have a pocket there, and in the pocket I have lots of these russekort to give out to people. And it's significant for you guys to know that there are different colors of Russ. This is my friend's card, Sarah. She actually has a YouTube channel, but she doesn't update it. And she's a Russ, so technically we're enemies, yeah, at least in that period. Like, there's like a war between the two Russ, or there's more than two actually. There's black too, depending on what school direction you're in. But I think it's not like that anymore. But anyways, different schools have different colors, and we're like blue power is our motto, like blå makt, that we have the power. I don't. It's kind of childish in a good way. I like being childish. It's like, yeah, and Russ fuck with, not literally, hopefully, with the younger people at our school, like we sprutte vann på de. What the fuck is that in English? We spray water on them and like do things like in around Oslo. A lot of weird things happen. And okay, I don't have a structure on this, but I'm just gonna talk. And we also have these like dares, where we get these. Oh yeah, this is my hat, by the way. It looks super ridiculous, but yeah, I have a hat with a. Yeah, what the fuck is this really? So yeah, this is like the whole outfit. It could be red if I'm a Russ, but I'm a blå Russ, which is blue Russ. And yeah, this hat is a bit big for me, but I don't care. I thought I had more brains than I actually have. Just kidding. So yeah, we have this hat, and you're supposed, like, you can win sort of these russeknuter, which are basically russedares. Like, for example, in Halloween we had like to dress up as something on Halloween, and then you would get this thing that you could hang on this. For example, I think I have that there actually. And then there's more extreme ones, like I think there's like sleep with 17 people in 17 days or something. Like there's all these weird, or like drink a lot of beer and I think it's drink 24 beer cans in 24 hours or something, and all these weird dares that you don't have to do, but if you do many you get lots of things on this thing. I don't know how you're supposed to put it on, but for example, there was this dare which I really like for collecting money for Kreftforeningen, which is basically like supporting cancer research or like cancer treatment or whatever, like knocking on people's door to ask if they want to sponsor. And you get this little thing, which is like the little thing we were holding, and you can hang it on your hat, and you can get a lot of these to hang on this hat, which shows that you've done many or completed many dares and that you're a daredevil. But I'm probably gonna have like one. I'm not like super loose. I'm not like partying every weekend and all that shit. But I have the pants, I have the hat, and it's like a tradition, so. Yeah, I don't know if anyone got that. Oh, and also, like, apparently, I don't know if this is actually how it is, but on the 9th to the 10th, there's this thing called Camp. At least that's what my school calls it, where I think you show up to the school with these pants inside out. And this is before the official russetid, like the russetime has started, like the actual like intense partying fun stuff has started. And then at 12 o'clock from the 9th to 10th of April, everybody, I think, takes their pants off and puts them on the right way, and then it's officially started. And then people like party outside the school until school starts, so basically from 7 in the evening to 7 in the morning. So it's kind of intense compared to having a big graduation party, because Norwegians are kind of intense. And also, like, around Oslo, which is like I think it's the biggest city in Norway, it's more like intense, and people, a lot of us have like cars, russebiler. I don't know why it's called Russ. It sounds like we're Russian. So yeah, you could get like russebiler, and there would be blue or red, depending on what color you are, depending on what school you go to. And it's basically this whole tradition that started, I don't know how long ago, not that long ago, 1980 something I think. And it's just become this whole market now. Like, you could get russeklær, basically russe clothes, and all these things. And it's all about celebrating that we're done with 13 years of school. And we also, I keep thinking of things, because there's a lot actually to say about it. We also have russeparade, russetoget, where all the Russ go on the parade on 17th of May, which is like Norwegian's National Day, or whatever it's called in English. And yeah, that probably made no sense to you guys. I didn't understand what it was until like 2 years ago or something. But yeah, and people collect these, like, actually collect them. I think I have more over here, actually. Yeah, these are from last year. There's just all these cards that people have. They give out like almost like, what's it called? Like is it personkort in Norwegian? I don't know. Like a card with info on. I have a quote by myself on mine. Yeah. I couldn't shut up. Like, look at this compared to, let's see, compared to like this. I have like full on, and I was going to have a really not serious picture, a really unserious picture on it of me, because I'm not really a super serious person. If you meet me in person, I'm super childish. I hate them so much. So yeah, I have basically Facebook, Marin's Enlightenment, YouTube, MeraKristina, so a link to my YouTube. Status, slightly insane, member of IBO, the fellowship, and then I have like some small unserious pictures here and there, and then after International Baccalaureate, there's that crazy face there, and some memes and a brain, because I have a brain. Yeah. So basically in May, all these people walk around with these overalls or whatever, these pants, and I don't know if people usually wear these hats around, but I mean, I think this is super ugly. Just kidding. But yeah, in May, people walk around, like, you could see who is the ones who are going to graduate or whatever. Although not all the people who are Russ are going to graduate, but they're the same age. Yeah, it's hard to explain. I'm not even going to try to explain it. But yeah, I have a whip I can carry around. It is just like whip a stranger. Just kidding. Okay. I hope that was interesting. I don't know. I kind of felt like I wanted to explain it. And I will show you guys my russebukser when I pimp them. Because I've ordered so many patches now. It's crazy. So I'll show you guys that one in another video. Okay, bye. And I actually forgot to mention a few things, and you can see it's gotten darker because I just started editing the video. I forgot to mention that we actually have like this russestyre, which is like the people who arrange things at each school, and then we have a russepresident, which is the president at which each school has a president, like a russepresident, which is elected like at our school. I think at every school they have to like make a show, and then people vote for which one they want as a president, and we also get assigned names, like nicknames, and I think that goes like on the hat. We haven't had the russedop yet, which is like baptism. Is that what the dop is? Basically, you know, where people get names, like in the church. It's like equivalent to that, except it's not a church. And I think traditionally you get beer poured over your head, but I don't think that's gonna be this year, or I don't know. But there's like a place we go to, and you get your name. I think you get it on this. I don't know everything. And yeah, I think mine is gonna be Monkey Marn, or Monkey, because that's what I'm called. That's like my only nickname. I don't have many nicknames, but my nickname is Monkey Marn, or Monkey, because I'm a monkey. I monkey around all the time. I'm flexible. I run around at school. Hence my nickname Monkey. And I actually got that name first from my English teacher. But yeah, so we have, it's actually kind of organized. We have like the styre, the people who organize things at our school, at each school, and then we have the president, and then we have like assigned names, and etc. etc. Just had to add that because I just felt like I